welcome back to Holly's Fit and Feel wig review, where I review wigs for you based on comfort, density, realism, and are they beginner friendly. Y'all always compliment me when I wear this wig, and it is one of my favorite wigs ever. This is a monofilament by TressAllure, and it is just gorgeous, gorgeous. You can see all of the layers in the front here. And it's actually got layering throughout too. Now this is the color Desert Ombré. The side view. Side. And front. This is the hairline on this one. Okay, so it looks very, very natural. It is a monofilament, and this one's actually a free parting monofilament. So if I wanted to part this on the left or the right, I could. If I wanted to part it down the middle, probably not going to want to stay because I've had it parted over to my left for so long. But if you did want to part it on the other side, that's what that is going to look like for you. Oh, this color is beautiful. One of my faves. So let's start with the density first. This one, I would say it does feel light on my head. It does feel a little bit more hair. If you guys are used to like a bell tress wig, it does feel slightly more than that, but still very, very light. Density, I would give probably a 4 out of 5 on this one. The hairline, the realism of this wig, real close and personal. Okay, that hairline is impeccable. Impeccable. That looks like it's growing right out of my head. So hairline, realism, 5 out of 5. This does not have a ton of shine either. It just is like a realistic hair shine to me. Now, let's talk about, is it beginner friendly? For realism, I would say yes. Definitely beginner friendly. For density, yeah, beginner friendly. Comfort, beginner friendly. The only thing that might not make this beginner friendly is because it is free parting. And when you first get these wigs, sometimes this hair tends to fall on your face, and you have to know how to kind of direct it away from the face with heat. So that being said, a lot of people in the beginning are not super comfortable with that. So I would say definitely probably more like a 4 out of 5 based on that, because you might have to work with the hairline a little bit. Other than that, I think this is a good beginner wig. Let me show you the inside. I want to show you where I have it adjusted first because I have a petite head. I measure 20.5 inches circumferentially. So a lot of the wigs I do have to adjust down. That being said, I can adjust most any wig to fit my head. So you can see where this is adjusted. So it is a true standard. If you are petite, you could cinch it down, and you even have more room to go in further if you're smaller than me. This does have a open wefted cap, so it is going to allow a lot of ventilation, a lot of airflow, which is great for somebody maybe that does tend to get hot, or just for the summer months. This is where your monofilament lace space is. So you have all of that lace space to free part or part it where you want. And then in the front of this one, you can see it's got my makeup, ignore that. You can see that the lace extends into those ear tabs, and you have a little bit of a dip here, which is great for widow's peak. I would say small widow's peak, but anytime you see a little bit of dip there, that is a good kind of widow's peak friendly wig. The monofilament is going to make those hairs look like it's growing right out of your scalp. Let's talk about this color for a minute too, because it is such a pretty color. You can see that it does have these like almost like a caramelly piece, but it's on the neutral side of caramel, if that makes sense. It's a neutral light piece, okay? Then you have these warmer lowlights in here, almost like an auburn color. And then the base itself is kind of just like a medium brunette base. Interested in this wig, you can find it at Holly Wigs Boutique. If you found a benefit in this video, please share it with somebody that might also get benefit from it, and stay tuned for more. Bye for now.